After I was accepted into the Indiana University nursing program as one of 60 students, I knew that God had planned a great future for me. My exciting journey is helping me realize that I am working toward being in a very rewarding position as a future nurse. One of the most important things I have learned is the professional role of a nurse. The main role of nursing practice is advocacy in the care of individuals, families, and communities. I have learned to focus on the wholeness of human beings, such as not only caring for their physical medical needs, but also their emotional and spiritual health. I will be a critical thinker in the nursing process as I assess, diagnose, plan, implement, and evaluate through evidence-based research. I will integrate the best current evidence with clinical expertise and patient-family preferences and values, which influence both clinician recommendations and patient decisions. In my professional role, I will take responsibility to follow the American Nursing Association Code of Ethics to facilitate health and healing to my patients. During nursing school so far, I have also learned how to enable interprofessional practice and optimal outcomes for my patients, staff, and the medical organization. There is an increased need in team-based care because of the increased demand for nurses and increased complexity of patient needs. My team will need a leader to focus on team direction and coordination, as well as foster a positive environment for the team. I will ensure that my team has mutual support so that nurses do not have to request assistance, but that the team automatically supports its members. As a team member, I will need to know when to delegate tasks to others when I feel overwhelmed and need help. I will need to take responsibility for those whom I delegate my tasks to. As a leader of my team, I will ask questions and be willing to be flexible with my future colleagues. There is a strong common identity in the nursing profession that builds up a culture of respect amongst nurses for each other, as well as doctors and other healthcare staff. Another key aspect in the nursing career is to develop a strong professional way to communicate to patients, families, nursing staff, and doctors. There are several factors in acquiring this skill of communicating. In the healthcare setting, communication barriers often go undetected and can have serious side effects on the health and safety of patients. Therefore, I will make sure my patients can understand the often complex written and spoken information so that they can take necessary actions for their health. I will use open-ended questions so that I can get a further explanation from my patients. I will make sure to use I statements to promote clarification in a professional environment so that my patients know I am concerned and value their opinions. I will be aware of how I present myself to my patients by considering my posture, eye contact, and personal space. I will be an active listener to my patients. I will practice professionalism through being assertive in crucial conversations. I will stand up for myself as well as my patient without violating my rights or the rights of others. As a nurse, I will express my feelings through being direct and honest so that my patient feels respected and valued. Another aspect in communication involves the electronic health record. Nurses must perform and assess detailed documentation, whereas their patient's life is in their hands. The electronic health record makes patient information available instantly so that providers are allowed access to make the best possible decisions for patients. While using the electronic health records, I will be sure to follow all HIPAA standards so that my patient's care and safety is protected. Lastly, it is important to know my personality type as well as other nurses' personality type that I will be working with to avoid conflict. Nurses need to not gossip about each other, but rather give and receive constructive criticism to enhance the healthcare communication environment. I have taken all this new information and planned a path of self-development. I will use all my nursing school experiences as a way to further advance my role as a professional nurse. Nursing school has already taught me that the nursing career is a high-stress profession. Through these learning experiences, I will understand the importance of taking time to simply smile. I will understand the purpose of practicing mindfulness to reduce stress on the job. This is the practice of becoming more fully aware of where I am in the present moment. I will focus on the here and now and not dwell on the past or project into the future. By doing so, this will result in better communication and health outcomes for my patients. I have developed a love for team-based care, as I have already worked with some of my fellow nursing classmates in clinicals, simulations, and classroom lectures. I have learned how important it is to give and receive constructive criticism to and from my nursing classmates to enhance the future healthcare environment. I will also continue to work with the local and national Student Nursing Association to become more aware of the latest research to benefit my nursing future. Lastly, I have developed a plan to be fully dedicated in my profession. Dedicated nurses take each day to enhance on their education, provide the best possible care for their patients, and become leaders in the nursing profession.